In this video, I'll explain what you can do to get more landscaping jobs for your business. There's this thing called Google and everybody is using it, and people are also using it to find landscapers too. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if you can show your business whenever somebody searches for landscaping services or landscapers in your city? That would be incredible because, those are the kind of people that are actually trying to hire somebody, and that way you can get a lot of leads actually. So in this video, I will basically explain how you can do that, and I apply the same principles for a lot of my landscaping clients. But here I want to give you some actionable tips that you can apply on your business, something that you can do yourself to get better results than what you're getting right now. Or if you're not getting any results right now, I will show you how you can actually start to get some jobs. So what this video will include is I will explain how you can use Google My Business Listing, and I will also explain how does the whole website work when it comes to getting more customers from Google. Do you need it and all of that? But first, before we get into that, what kind of results can you actually get? It really depends. I can't give you a precise answer because it depends on a lot of different factors. It depends on where you live. Are your competitors really good or not? How many people live in your city? Usually, if you're not in a competitive area, you can actually get some really, really great results. If you live in a really competitive city, then that will be really, really difficult. But in general, this is not something that's optional. This is something that every single business should have, and it really wouldn't take you a long time to get everything set up so that you can actually start getting some jobs too. So let me get started with the GMB listing. So GMB listing, it's the most simple way you can get your business listed on Google. It's like a business directory, but for Google. When somebody searches for services, when somebody searches for your business, you can show up if you do a good job actually beforehand. But when somebody searches for some services, you can show up if you have a Google business listing. Now, of course, there's a lot of different factors that are involved when it comes to showing up at the top whenever somebody searches for those services. Ideally, we would like to be shown on top, but you don't actually have to be in the top 3 spots, which is, excellent because, you can still get some really, really tremendous results even if you are not in those top 3 spots. But it allows you to get your business listed on Google. It allows you to have a place where you can collect reviews. It allows you to have a place where you can upload your pictures and all of that so that people can actually see your work. It's a really excellent tool, and it's a fundamental part of any business in this day and age because everybody's using internet, and if you're not using it, your competitors are. Now, a lot of people are actually already doing this, and a lot of people are getting a ton of leads from Google. Even if you are already getting excellent results, I will try to explain some of the things that you can also do to get even better results. Now, in this video, I'll just give you some actionable tips, and the best tip that I can give you when it comes to Google Business Listing is to get more reviews. Even if you don't do anything else, if you get a ton of reviews, you will get some really good results. The reason why reviews are important is, first of all, when it comes to users, when they see a couple of listings and the one that has most reviews is going to look the best, and it's probably going to get the most calls. When you don't have any reviews, it looks really sketchy. It looks weird. So, you can do this exercise yourself, basically. Try to Google landscapers in your city and see the top 3 results, and let me know which listing will you click on first. Also, the beautiful thing about having a Google business listing is that people can actually directly call you, so you don't have to have a website to get those leads. Having a website helps you with a lot of other things, which I'll explain later. But for now, getting reviews is the core part of getting results from Google, because if you don't get reviews, even if you hire an SEO company and they do a great job for your business, if you don't have enough reviews, nobody is actually going to click on your listing or your website, or nobody's going to call you. So it's really important to have a high number of reviews so that your business can actually stand out and get attention. So that's definitely the number 1 tip that I can give you. But the second tip that I can give you when it comes to Google Business Listing is to try to add as much information as you can to that listing. So try to add information about your services. Make sure that the categories you're using are the categories that best represent your business. Maybe the top 3 categories or something. Don't add too many. Add a really nice business description. Add some really beautiful pictures. Try to fill out as much information as you can, because that will give more information to Google, and they will rank you higher. But of course, those are only a couple of factors. There's a whole lot of other factors that you actually, also need to take care of in order to rank really high and get a lot of leads. But if you do all of this, it will definitely help you get better results and, of course, get more customers. If you don't have a Google business listing, you can get one by going to business.google.com and log in with your Gmail account and create a new listing. Once you create a new listing, it won't be live immediately. You first need to verify your business, and you can do that by sending the verification postcard. You can request it, from the dashboard, and once you request the postcard, they will send you to your address that you added to your business. And you can actually hide this address as well if you want to. You actually should hide it if you're a service area business. I'm just going to say that. But once they send you the postcard, you will receive a small code, and you need to add that code to your Google business listing. And once you do that, your listing will be visible. The reason why they do this is to verify that you are not a scammer and that you actually live in that address. So that's it when it comes to Google business listing. Like, those are the most basic tips that I can give you right now. But what about the website? Well, the reason why a website is important, like, there's a whole bunch of reasons. First of all, having a pure Google business listing in this day and age, like just a Google business listing, doesn't really do that much. The listing itself doesn't give enough information to Google to actually know everything about your business. But when you have a website, Google can find a whole lot more information about your business, and this will also help you rank higher on Google and show up high when people search for the services you provide. It's really difficult to get one. You usually have to pay somebody to build it because it's really complex. You can use one of those website builders, which I guess is better than nothing, but usually you would need to pay somebody to build one for you. But if you have time and if you would like to do this yourself, I would recommend you to use WordPress, and there's a whole lot of tutorials you can find when it comes to using WordPress and how you can build a new website for your business. So what should your website actually look like? Now, because you're a landscaper, people won't really care about reading too much. They just want to find somebody who looks reliable, who has done some good work before, and that's what they actually care about. They don't really care about your whole history, a whole bunch of customers you had, and all of that. So what I definitely recommend you to do, like the number one tip, is to make sure to take a lot of pictures of your work and publish them on your website. Once you do that part, try to include as much information as you can about your services. List out all of the services you provide and add as much information as you can about them. Now, the reason why adding information to your website is important is, first, Google will be able to understand what kind of services you provide, but also users will be able to understand that as well. Now, I don't think anybody is actually going to read through all of that because they don't really care that much about that. So focus more on images. And I mean, those are the best tips that I can give you. Of course, that's not going to be enough to beat those competitors that are actually hiring SEO companies and doing all of that. I definitely know that if you apply the tips that I just gave you, you will definitely get better results than you're getting right now. And if you're not getting any results, you will start to get some jobs as well. So those two things would definitely help you get more clients, and a lot of businesses are already doing this, which is good and bad. It's bad because it makes things a bit more difficult for you, but it's good because you know that that's one really good way you can actually get a lot of customers. And the good thing about that is the sooner you start, you will have more time to establish your authority so that new people can't just come in and overtake your rankings and show up above you and all of that. So, I mean, if you do all of these things, you can definitely get some really excellent results. I know people that reached 1 million in revenue per year just using their Google business listing and the website. I've done this for a lot of my clients, and if you need help, go to logicalmarketeer.net. Tell me more about your business, and I'll be glad to take a look at it and tell you what I can do. Me and my team basically do all these things for you on a $500 monthly marketing plan that you can cancel anytime. But if you are not in a position to have somebody else do this stuff for you and help you grow your company, do these things. Get a Google business listing, get some reviews, not get some reviews, get a lot of reviews. Try to ingrain that part into your whole process. Once you finish the job, you can ask somebody to leave a review, and you will quickly reach a high number of reviews. So this is really, really important, and in this day and age, it's crucial. So I really hope this video has been helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I would definitely be happy to help you. And thank you.